Before borders, before passports, before Zimbabwe, before Nigeria, before the names they gave us, there were people who walked. This is not a story that begins with a date. It begins with movement, with feet on dust, with drums calling across distance, ancestors who did not know they were crossing what the future would call countries. What if I told you that somewhere in southern Africa, a drum once spoke, and a drum in West Africa? What if memory travels farther than maps? The Shona people of Zimbabwe are ancient, older than the names written about them, older than the borders that tried to contain them. They built stone cities without mortar. Great Zimbabwe, walls that still stand while empires that mocked Africa have already crumbled. The Shona understood. Trade, kingship, spiritual order, earth, iron, ancestors. They were not waiting to be discovered. They were already rooted. But roots do not mean stillness. Africa did not grow by standing still. People moved for trade, for land, for survival, for prophecy. Far to the west, another power was rising. The Oyo Empire, horsemen, drums, kings who ruled with ritual and law. Oyo was not just military strength, it was structure, Alafin, councils, checks on power, spiritual balance. Oyo understood something rare. Power without order destroys itself. There is no scroll that says, Oyo met the Shona. History does not always leave receipts, but culture leaves traces. Across Africa, patterns repeat. Sacred drums that speak authority. Kings who answer to ancestors, not ego. Iron workers held in reverence. Power that is spiritual, but not absolute. These are not coincidences, they are echoes. Africa traded with itself long before it traded with Europe. You will hear similar praise poetry, similar drum language, similar royal taboos, similar spiritual hierarchies. These things do not appear randomly. They travel with people. The Shona boxed south, the Yoruba boxed west, and Africa was taught to forget itself. Because when Africans forget their connections, they begin to believe isolation is natural. It is not. Disconnection was engineered. This is not about academic certainty. It is about African memory. We moved, we shared, we influenced each other before anyone arrived to label us. In African tradition, a drum is not just sound, it is speech. Messages cross forests, messages cross savannas, messages cross centuries. So when we say the drums answered each other, we are not being poetic, we are being precise. And if you listen carefully, you can still hear them answering each other across time.